Hi, we're going to take a look at Tell Me Why from After the Gold Rush. And we're in the key of G for this song. Neil Young does what he regularly does, which is he downtunes his guitar by a whole step. And on the playthrough, I did that so I could play along with Neil Young, but I've now tuned back up to standard tuning because the only reason for downtuning by a full step is to make it suit your voice. And it's a pain in the neck, to be honest, to have to retune your guitar every time you want to play this one song. So we'll learn it in standard tuning, and then if you want to play it exactly the way Neil Young does, downtune every one of your strings by one step. So that, for example, E becomes D, B string becomes A, and so on. They all go down by one letter. But here we are in normal G, which is the key of the song. This song uses a lot of strumming mixed with picked bass notes. You could do it with your thumb picking the bass notes and your finger, but I'm going to use the pick, which Neil Young does too. And let's get into the very, very short introduction to the song. We're going to pick out of a G chord shape. Actually, you want to start with a 6th string 3rd fret. Play that note, and then come up the 5th string, open 5th to 2nd fret 5th. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that is just a little pickup to take us into a C chord, which is the first chord of the song proper, where we're going to play this. Sailing hardships through. That's the first bar of the verse proper, bar 2 of your tab. Grab a normal C chord as you come out of that pickup. Play the 5th string at the 3rd fret, then strum the C chord. I have my right hand, all the time I'm picking bass notes and strumming, it's not resting on this bridge pin, the highest bridge pin, but it's just in that vicinity, floating around there. I have that as a sort of anchor point, even though I'm not putting any pressure on it, because I want to feel at all times exactly where my right hand is to feel where those bass notes are. So I'm not floating freely with the right hand. I pick the 5th string and then strum down. Then the 4th string, open it up and hammer it back on again to the 2nd fret. Strum again. Now an unusual one, take the 1st finger off and pick the 2nd string open, have a little strum, gentle strum around the top end of the chord, down, and then middle finger to the 3rd string 2nd fret, and a little strum of whatever's left in that chord. Don't emphasize those last 2 down strums too much. All the strums are down strums there. 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 and into a D chord, where we're going to play something much more natural, just 4th string strum, 5th string strum, and do it twice. A minor is 5th string, strum, and then hammer 4th string open to 2nd fret, strum and repeat. And the G chord at bar 5 of your tab is 6th string, strum, and then 5th string open to 2nd fret, hammered, strum, and I take the ring finger away as I do that hammer, otherwise I tend to find that this finger can kill the 5th string just a little bit. Alright, that's the first part of the verse. Sailing hardships through broken harbors, out on the waves in the night. And we'll repeat it. Still the searcher must ride the dark horse, racing along